For sourcing bones, where would you recommend people turn to?
I make it really simple. Well, either pet store that carries raw food, and they usually carry the right bones and they are educated, they can give you advice, or your butcher. I like to support natural pet stores because they really educate and they make a difference in the awareness. But if you don't have a natural food pet store nearby, you can just go to your butcher and also go to my blog that has a lot of information, also good chart. What bones are good for what. So you can actually take the chart, you can put it in the fridge, or you can send your kids to the butcher, call the butcher and say, I need the ones that I circled on the chart here. Or any
It's
of
a
them.
great idea.
Yeah, you can have, if you have an assistant for bone shopping, great. If you don't, you have to do it yourself. If you have kids who are keen and old enough, like we probably would be going to the butcher at the age of 6, right? Like when I was growing up. Now, kids have to be driven in their parents'
True,
car
I used
to
to
go
catch
anywhere.
the
So that's
bus
how we
going
did
to Vancouver.
it. I remember as a 6-year-old, I was going to school on my own, after a few days of kind of learning the route.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Wow. And we survived.
For dog owners that are new to bone feeding and new to raw feeding, how would you recommend they start?
I don't know. I probably would start with 25% of the meal, and then you can get all the way to full meal. If you feed 25% of bones overall, I give packs like lamb neck or a whole bunch of duck legs. And I would just kind of weigh it and make sure that I don't overfeed him because he would definitely eat more than good. But just to be a little more clear, start with 25% of the meal and then increase it all the way to what you feel comfortable with. You can also throw at the end, like when you're done or in the course of, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks, you can just throw at your dog a chicken carcass or something like that. Organic chicken carcasses are actually great because they're a source of cartilage, a lot of minerals and trace elements, and they have some meat on them as well. So it's really good. And again, like if you are unclear how to do it, go to our website at peterdebies.com and look up bone feeding, and there are a few articles that you can refer to. The purpose of this podcast or video is not to teach you exactly step by step, but give you the ideas and maybe ask some questions in the discussion and comments, and also subscribe and click the notification button so you don't miss any future videos.